I call it heaven in the mouth.
It was fresh. It was delightful.
That was absolutely divine.
So cool and so fun. I didn't want to leave.
You're going to love this place.
Hello, I'm Michelle Bernstein, and welcome to a very special edition of Check Please South Florida. Tonight we have an exciting show for you. I'm here with Paul Castronova of the Paul and Young Ron Show.
My culinary hero, thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. And in a little bit, we'll be chatting and cooking up some fun recipes. But first and foremost, we're here to tell you about a special event we've got coming up. Mark your calendars for Tuesday, November 8th, and get ready to take a delicious dining tour of Fort Lauderdale with us. Vice President of Production for WPBT2, Jack Kelly, is joining us here on the set, and he's going to take a moment to fill you all in on the details. Jack?
Thank you, Michelle, and it is indeed a fantastic event that we have coming for you. As she mentioned, it's November 8th. It's a Tuesday night, and this is a wonderful bus tour. If you were at our previous event that we had that was here in the studio, that was something that was here. Everyone came here. But this one, we have a chance to go out and drive around in a bus. Michelle and Paul will be hosting on the bus, and we're going to be going to 5 different restaurants. And they are the Canyon, the Coco Asian Bistro, Rocco's Tacos, Sublime, and the 11th Street Annex. And these are all restaurants that we have had, that you have enjoyed going to based on the show. These are some of our most favorite restaurants that we have. So this is going to be a wonderful, wonderful night. The tickets are $125 per person. It's very limited. There will be 2 buses, 50 people on each bus. So if you are watching right now, you want to go to the phone right now and make that, or actually you go online. You go online to checkpleasefl.com and make your reservation right there. And it'll be easy. You'll get a thank you note and a confirmation letter. But most of this is going to go quick. I think we have a lot of fans of Check Please, and this kind of a chance to mix and meet other people who are foodies, as well as Michelle and Paul. The departure time on the buses are at 5:30 and 6 p.m. They'll be leaving Fort Lauderdale. And when you buy your ticket, you choose your departure time. And so it's just going to be a wonderful night of food, of drinks, wine, and some other cocktails at 5 different wonderful restaurants. And our sponsors, by the way, for this event are the Florida Restaurant and Lodging Association, Southern Wine and Spirits, San Michele, Terracencia, and El Carajo. They have all participated in helping us pull this event off for your enjoyment and benefit on November the 8th, Tuesday night, November the 8th. So again, you want to go online to checkpleasefl.com, make your reservation there, and be prepared for a wonderful, wonderful night. And I happen to have 2 of the folks here from the restaurants who will be joining, or actually be on site when you go to their restaurants. It's Greg Baer from Sublime and Mike Polong from Coco Asian Bistro. And guys, thank you for being here.
Thanks
and this is actually going to be a lot of fun. People will be coming into your restaurants, and you have a chance to sort of show off and show people everything that you have. Yes,
Absolutely.
great.
Yeah.
And do you know what you're going to sort of have on the menu?
I have in mind that we planning to serve sushi and specialty rolls, and also some Thai curry and shrimp pad Thai.
Oh, wow.
And some mixed drink too.
Okay, so you have I know you mentioned earlier that pad Thai was something that a lot of people enjoy.
Oh yes,
And it's a
very
chance
most popular noodles.
And when they come to your restaurant, it'll be outdoor. You're going to be on the patio?
We're going to set up at a patio seating, because we have a large patio seating, and do like a buffet style, and then people can line up and pick up whatever they want, And also the drinks is going to be some server passing through.
Great, fantastic. And I know Sublime, one of my favorite places. You are going. I know you have a special little room. And what do you think you'll be sharing with people that night?
Well, we're going to serve our Sublime Piccata. It's a dish that's like a traditional chicken or veal piccata, but instead of meat, we use a product called Gardein. It's a vegetable-based protein. It's served with a lemon caper sauce, olive oil whipped mashed potatoes, and green beans.
Oh, sounds delicious. That'll be great. And again, remember, this is going to be November 8th, Tuesday, November 8th. Bus to 5 different restaurants in Fort Lauderdale. Canyon, Coco Asian Bistro, Rocco's Tacos, Sublime, and 11th Street Annex. Actually, I believe you're going to start and end at the 11th Street Annex. And Michelle will be making some special things as well from Mishi's. So here's a little bit more about the event and how you can get those tickets.
All aboard the Check Please South Florida Tasting Tour. Get a taste of 5 Fort Lauderdale restaurants in one fun-filled evening. Meet Check Please host Michelle Bernstein and event co-host Paul Castronovo, and enjoy the flavors of Coco Asian Bistro, Rocco's Tacos, Canyon Cafe, Sublime Restaurant and Bar, and the 11th Street Annex. A private bus will transport you to these memorable dining destinations, where you'll sample food and beverages while mingling with other local foodies. It all happens Tuesday evening, November 8th. Buses depart at 5:30 or 6 p.m. for this delicious culinary excursion. You won't want to miss it. Tickets are extremely limited, and you can purchase them right now at checkpleasefl.com.
Well, it's going to be such an incredibly fun night. And joining me that night at the event will be Paul Castronovo. Paul, not only do you host a morning show, but now you jumped into the wine business as well. Is that right?
Time for some product placement. Yes, it's Castronovo's Montepulciano d'Abruzzo. You know, we've had my wife and I bought into a vineyard in Italy a few years back, and it's a crazy story that I'll tell you over many bottles sometime.
Sounds
But
good.
ultimately, in November, it got here, and it's a beautiful red Italian wine from the Abruzzo region. People hear Montepulciano. I know that wine, but it's different. It's Montepulciano d'Abruzzo.
Okay.
Say that at
Even
home.
better?
I love the wine. And are you wilting spinach or are you sweating it?
Well, I'm actually sautéing it. At least I was, but then I pulled it off. Anyway.
Are you cooking on the bus? See, I thought when you told me we're going on a bus tour, I thought you were going to cook
There's no flames on a bus.
I thought
just
this
so
was
you
like a
know.
giant tailgate party. Okay, good. We're going to the restaurants.
No, what we're doing is I'm actually giving the opening dish. And I'm not going to tell anybody what it is because it's a surprise. But I'm doing an opening dish for everyone and giving them a little fun cocktail that I created.
Speaking of fun cocktails, I'm going to go ahead and pour while you're
All right,
if
so
you don't
I'm
mind.
going to actually make this. I'm making a fun dish. Now, it's finally football season, so I'm making one of my favorite dips. Now, I changed it a little bit because I made it especially for Paul's wine. So I've decided, and he was a little surprised when he saw it at first. He says, you know, how can I serve my wine with this dip? But
My
this
wine
is
goes
actually
perfect with nachos, just so you know.
done is I've decided to make a dip with caramelized onions, artichokes, and spinach. I earlier just made a bechamel, which is basically just a little bit of butter or oil, some flour, and some milk. To that bechamel, this is my secret ingredient to go with the wine, is the blue cheese. And this is an Italian blue cheese, by the way. It's called Gorgonzola Dolce.
Oh, I love. Say that one more time. Because,
Gorgonzola Dolce.
Okay, enough.
And if you can't find that cheese, any creamy blue cheese will do. And I do have, of course, the typical American dip cheese. It's cream cheese.
So wait a minute, some bechamel cheese, some Gorgonzola de Dolce, and
then cream cheese.
And cream cheese. Well, at least it's a calorie-conscious meal here.
And so what I've done is I have the cheeses will melt into the bechamel, just like so.
I believe one of my arteries may close upon the tasting.
Oh, stop. I just hope I
That's
excite you
wonderful.
and
How do
your
you stay
palate.
so beautiful and eat like this? This is great.
Well, thank you.
All right.
I'm
Can we
trying
drink a little
really
bit? You
hard.
guys want some wine over there?
All right, so what I'm doing is I'm combining now the sautéed spinach, the artichokes, the caramelized onions with the bechamel. Isn't this beautiful?
You had me at caramelized onions.
Yeah. So this is going to be beautiful with his red wine. Now, if you want to drink some bubbly to start off, it'll also go really well with bubbly. But I think with Paul's delicious red wine.
Now, have you tasted this wine yet? Tasted the wine
No,
ever?
I'm about to.
All right,
but
'cause I'm
I
just
think you taste my dip and I'll taste your
Okay,
wine.
this is a deal.
So I've got some chips right here. In a second, I'll throw that into bowls. But why don't
So
you
that's
get in
it? It's done?
Yeah, it's done.
Oh, my goodness.
You get in there, and I'm going to...
This is a great moment. And you know I'm going to get it on
delicious.
my jacket. Thank you. Oh, man. I'm going to have to...
Oh, this is wonderful.
Okay, the chips are breaking, ladies and gentlemen. The chip... Come
on, get in there.
Let the chips fall
There you
where
go.
they may. Okay?
Very nice.
All right, now wait. Oh,
Not bad, right?
not bad. It's ridiculous.
And this is wonderful. This wine is delicious. Salud.
Salud.
Find my recipe at checkpleasefl.com. That was awesome.
I like to describe it as moist yet precocious.
But you know what's wonderful about this wine is that it's rich enough that it'll go with your more meaty dishes, but it's light enough that I think I could do a fish dish with this as well.
If it's a spicy fish dish, especially.
Right. With a little bit of a tomato sauce. Cioppino's your favorite.
Oh, man.
Is that
All right,
correct?
what do you say we go back to the house? Let's get it going.
Why don't we do it here?
All right, deal.
All right, you got it. Next time. And we've got a very delicious evening planned for you on November 8th, Tuesday evening on the Check Please tasting tour. We'll be visiting 5 wonderful restaurants. We've got a sneak peek of a couple of those places for you. And remember, you can purchase tickets right now at checkpleasefl.com.
I was blown away by the experience at Coco.
21st century Asian food. Modern, lively, exciting menu, great experience.
The flavors are so amazing. The food is just really nice, strong flavors of Thai, not watered down like a lot of Thai restaurants.
I say bring it on. I've got the taste buds for it. Let's do it.
To me, this was what the show was all about. We went someplace new and we loved it.
I cannot wait to go again and take people. It was just fantastic.
If you're hungry for great Asian food in a beautiful atmosphere, Coco's the place for you.
I have to say, when I walked in there, it was definitely a breath of fresh air. You walk in there and it's like...
It's very zen feeling.
Yeah.
The explosion of taste that the chef is able to prepare is unparalleled, I think.
I took my boyfriend who happens to not eat vegetables, and he was very, very happy.
I would say overall it was a very good dining experience, and it's worth going back to.
I think the food is really good, and there's something there for everyone.
A vegan restaurant that caters to not only meat eaters who are looking for a new experience, but the diehard vegans who enjoy great flavor.